YouTube. Alright, so you see by the title, we got another sample to review. What these hell's called? Oh, Mirror Denim. Oh, he broke my dang nephew. Shout out CPFM. I already got one pair made. I didn't really like them. I dropped a video on them a while back. Let me show you them real quick. Let me go get them. 1 second. Currently, it is January 10th, 2024. The first iteration of these pants, I made a while back. I ain't gonna lie. I think like last year in probably like August, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But this is the first pair. Dark acid washed denim with big singular L and O going around the entire garment. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the size of it. So I didn't like the size, and then from switching up the designs, I realized that I didn't like the big leather patch that was going throughout the silhouette. And so I made the decision to change the measurements and other cutouts as well throughout the entire piece. So this is the new iteration that I made. It's 2.0 of my Mirror Denim. So let's check them out. I'm finna crack this thing open, no cap. Honestly, I'm gonna give you guys some transparency. When it comes to a relationship with your manufacturer, if you don't really have one, not manufacturer, but if you don't have like a close relationship with your manufacturer, bro, they'll try to get over on you. I'm not gonna lie. And the manufacturer that I had make these, like, he cool, but he just don't care, like, in regard to me. And that's one of my main issues. I don't like that, bro. When your manufacturer doesn't care about you, they're not going to go out their way to correct certain things if they do mess it up, or if they feel like you might not like it. Like, once you gain history with your manufacturer, they'll kind of get a hold of your creative design and what you're looking for actually out of a piece. And the relationship I have with this manufacturer, I've worked with him previously, but the last time he made a pair of stuff for me, I could tell he didn't care. And this time around, he did the same thing. So honestly, since it is denim and I'm not using like Japanese denim or anything, I'm able to get this type of work elsewhere. So that was really my last time working with him. But I just need to sample though. But from what I'm seeing right now, I love it. So always remember this. If I can give you any tip, remember this one. Your first iteration of a piece, never go with it. You can always make it better, honestly. If you have the capital with your first idea, like your first mock-up that you make, okay, you can get that sample made. But if you don't have the capital, do not go with your first idea. So when you have it, make it, sit on it. I always tell people just sit on it. Like 2 to 3 weeks, look at it, stare at it, see if that's something you would wear, and then move forward. Don't just create a mock-up, send it to your manufacturer, try to get it made, because you can always make it better. So for instance, I'm gonna show you this. So on my original pair that I made, 1.0 Mirror Denim, traditional back pocket, right? So that's the first one. I made this design and sent it off to him ASAP. The thing is, when you are designing stuff, the one thing that can separate your designs and your pieces from everybody else's is subtle details. That's a big thing that can separate you without you having to do so much to your garment, in a sense. Like, if you don't want to just have a whole bunch of stuff jumbled on it, a subtle change in something that's typical can attract the consumer, if that makes any sense. But nevertheless, let me show you the back pocket on my new one. As you see, I did it slanted. When you see the other side, it's gonna be like a house. So embroidered the North Star. Kind of don't like the way he did this North Star either. He did it like a circle-ish. I don't like it. But that's okay. But as you see, it's like half a house. So what I wanted to do was have this side, you know, it's just a slanted, I don't even know what shape that is. If you look at both of them, you'll see it's a house. So that's really what I wanted to do. But North Star on it, and then I put the back buckle right here as well too. You see the great. You feel me? And then I'm gonna show you the other side. So the other side, just like this, with slight distressing on it as well. But that's something that the typical consumer doesn't see. I wouldn't really say, I guess you could say it's avant-garde, but you can. But it ain't nothing creative. Now this is what I like to see. Now this, my friend, is what I like to see. Yeah. Who texts my phone? What up, shawty? Don't worry about that. Now let me see the front. I'm not gonna cap. This hoe's a banger. This is valid. This is valid. Now, besides the one thing that he did mess up on. Now, what I'm about to show you, I have it on my iPad. I'm gonna show you it. So, like I was telling you earlier about your relationship with your manufacturer is everything. So, on my mock-up that I created, I wanted to purposefully make my pockets very long because it's something you don't see, and then I put a pleat going down the middle of it, or a pinch seam in a sense. No, not a pleat. I put a pinch seam in between my pockets to simulate a eyeball. So when you're wearing it from the front, if you have like a cropped shirt, a cropped top, you're able to see that, and it looks like a pair of eyes. I'm gonna show you it though, just for reference. But I want to see if I got my mock-up. If y'all don't know, I had another iPad with all my designs on it, and I freaking broke it. And the thing is, with Procreate, you don't really have an account. I lost all my stuff, all my designs, so I really had to start over. 2024, I had a fresh new inventory of mock-ups. So, but let me show you this. I'm talking too much. As you see, this was the pocket I was talking about. So, I wanted to elongate this a little bit more. Almost, at least need 2 inches going down more, just so you can really get that full effect of that eyeball. I don't know if you can see it, distressing right here. And then I put acid washed. I really don't know what it's called. Pretty much they just they scrunch the pant up and then do something to it. I forgot what the dang technique was called. And then I made my leather patch smaller. LO, you feel me? But yeah, so that's what I switched it to. Another distressing over here. And then I put a brown leather. I put it backwards on this side. Let me fold this real quick so I can show you again. So the reason why I did this part backwards is why I named it what I did. So I named it Mirror Denim because one thing that I want a wearer of my pieces to experience is somebody coming up to them and telling them they like their outfit. So I want to create conversation pieces. That is the way I approach my design. And with this, I'm able to strike conversation because throughout the entire piece, all my patches, LO, you're reading it from left to right. So if the wearer is approaching somebody, they'll read it left to right. So they'll see that one. But when they notice that this brown L is backwards, also that O, that is for when the wearer is taking a picture in a mirror. Because in a mirror, all the other ones are going to be backwards and the brown LO will be forward. So when you take a picture, that will be the only one that's actually forward. That can be read from right to left, how we read in the picture, standing out. So that was my approach behind this specific design, and I feel like it will resonate with somebody who gets to experience that. So like, let's just say they're not even aware of why I did this, and let's say they wanted to take a picture in the mirror, right? They take a picture. Once they notice that, okay, all the other ones are backwards, but then the brown one that's originally backwards when you're looking at it with the naked eye, but in the picture, it'll be flipped. So they can have a little special moment. That's really what I want to do. That's what I want to incorporate in my design. So that's why I did it. Another thing that I did was I changed the measurements throughout the entire piece. I made this more of a relaxed straight leg fit as opposed to that one. It's just straight leg, dang near skinny jean for me. And I'm not jacking that. I didn't want to make it overly baggy because you kind of cut down your consumer market going overly baggy, even though that is a trend right now. I didn't really want to do that, but I want to go relaxed fit for sure. I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna show you how they fit, and then for reference, I'll put the second pair on as well too, just to show you. Okay. All right, so this is first variation of the mirror denim. As you see, it's just too straight. Like I don't like this. You feel me? And that's not what I want to make. So I ain't doing it. You got random spots on it. There's really nothing unique about it besides these big ass leather spots on the pants. So that's why I ain't go with it. I'm finna get into the second pair of pants. Now this is the second pair. With this one, I would need to drop the crotch just a little bit more to provide maximum comfort. But other than that though, I like the wash, I like the color. You see the back pockets? Oh shit. You see the color is valid Wash on these is great. I'm not gonna lie. I love this color. I like the brown. I would need to lower it though. I don't like how close it is to that opening. So I would probably shift it over a little bit. But honestly, I love these, man. I can see myself rocking these. Last pair I couldn't. Too tight, not comfortable. I want to provide maximum comfort for the wear. Just for the simple fact that when you're comfortable, you got more confidence. I'm finna boost the camera up real quick. Hold on. So, to do so, gotta drop the crotch a little bit. I'm gonna say about 3 inches. And then I'm going to widen the hips as well too, because I want the wearer to be able to access the pockets with ease. Right now it's a little tough getting in there, and I don't like that, because if I can barely fit my hands in there, then I definitely can't put my phone in there, and I don't like that. So gotta update that as well too. That is good though, because wash, leather labels, the distressing is exactly what I wanted. Now the last thing I have to do is just adjust the crotch and the hip. Everything else is right. So front rise, back rise, and hip, those are the only things left I need to adjust. So with that, I'm confident in going get my bulk order, just adjusting those 2-3 things. That's gonna be a great product that I'm okay with releasing to the public. So I'm happy with this, man. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so overall, in comparison to my first drop and my second one, hold on, this might be a good thumbnail, 1 second. But overall, in comparison to my first drop, well, my first sample and my second one, I feel like the second one is much better. Y'all let me know in the comments down below which one y'all like more, whether that's first iteration or the second iteration. But yeah, no, I'm very confident moving forward into a bulk process with these, just because I can appeal with both markets as far as male and female, and that's one thing I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to transition unisex, but with unisex you kind of limit the garments you're able to make, but I want to be able to feature unisex products in it. But honestly, man, I'm gonna rate this sample, I'm gonna do like an 8.5, 8.5, 9. I feel like this is a very good sample. You feel me? Color, subtle details, 10 out of 10, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But yeah, man, I would love to get some criticism on both of these pieces. Because I want to know, like, what's the consumer? What are y'all jacking? What y'all rocking with? Y'all rocking with this one, 2.0, or 1.0? Which one? Ugly. I'm happy I'm able to review these products online to get another perspective, because I feel like getting outside perspectives widens your thought process, if that makes any sense. Having different people with different styles critique your piece allows you to grow as a designer, in my opinion, because you're able to get perspectives in different markets all analyzing the same thing. So it helps you appeal to more people, then ultimately widen your market. Y'all, please let me know how y'all feel about these two pieces in the comments down below. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because I post all the behind the scenes stuff on there. If you remember my last video, the yellow jacket I showed y'all from the mock-up, I just finished that one. I posted that on IG. If you saw it, then you know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about these. I'm glad I was able to show you guys and give you guys a little bit of insight on what it takes to make a piece. To some people, they'll say that this one, my first iteration, I should have just went with this one. This one was great. This one was perfect. But I knew that I could make it better, because I didn't like the color of these. I didn't like how big they were, and I didn't like the fit. So therefore I had to adjust. If I don't adjust and I don't feel comfortable dropping something, even though somebody would buy these, also, if you do want these, this is a size 36. I'm gonna be selling it. I'm gonna put it on my website, lostonesusa.com. You can go buy it if you want it. It's a sample, 101, never dropping. So if you want that, you can go buy it. Some people, they would just go with that one and be fine. That's not really what I want, man. I want to make a piece that everybody wants to wear. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get that from the first idea. If you are an up-and-coming designer, a beginner, just like me, I would say follow some of these tips to help you save costs. Luckily, I have enough capital to where I can make certain variations of pieces, and that's only because of the Lord. But these are the mistakes that I made when I first started. I started making clothes in 2013. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. So I've been doing this for a good little minute. Just another sample I had to review. I hope you liked it. If you did, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'm finna make more videos, bro. No cap. I got more pieces on the way. Photo shoots, fashion shows, everything, the whole nine. 2024 finna be dope as F. So why not come watch your boy make it? I ain't gonna lie. But if you like this piece, I'm gonna be dropping this one. I have no idea, but it's gonna be this year. So make sure you follow the page, follow the brand, and I'm gonna keep making dope pieces, man. I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.